Hey guys, LevelCap here, and today we're taking a look at Squad. And if this is your first time hearing about the game, Squad is a massive 50 vs 50 large-scale milsim shooter with a focus on combat realism. This is honestly my go-to game if I want to play something that feels real. And the game's been out for quite a while, and it currently offers 20 maps, tons of vehicles, a wide variety of infantry weapons and roles, as well as several different modes to play. And today I want to show you guys what's new with the game's very substantial 2.0 update. I'd also like to give a big thank you to Offworld Industries for sponsoring this video. Use my link in the video description to download Squad and check out the game for yourself today. Now, the appeal of Squad for me is how well it walks the line between milsim realism and action. Diving into the 2.0 update for this video, I was blown away time and time again by a helicopter exploding and crashing in front of me, or getting to wipe out an entire squad by myself. Squad is all about teamwork and communication. You spend a lot of time going from base to base, building stuff and holding off enemy attacks. But when the action ramps up, well, it really ramps up. 1 minute you'll be waiting for an objective to capture, and the next mortar strikes will be raining in on your position while an entire enemy team is pushing you from the tree line. While recording gameplay for this video, I spent almost an entire round defending one of our bases from a constant enemy onslaught. We were getting absolutely destroyed for most of this match, but finding flanking routes and taking out whole squads of enemies just really felt so badass. The game being so realistic and authentic amplifies the impact of its action-packed moments, and they really honestly hit differently than most other games. Dire situations in Squad, like being spawn trapped in your own base, don't really feel like spawn traps. They feel like your unit making a final stand and trying to survive against overwhelming odds. That's really a feeling that most games don't offer, and it's part of why I keep coming back to Squad time and time again. Now, Squad's last major update was version 1.0. This version took the game out of its early access phase, added a full urban map, and a bunch of other stuff. And if you were to look at version 1.0 as a content update, I'd say version 2 is a quality of life update. While it does add a new map called Goose Bay, the changes being made to the core game are just as, if not more, exciting. The headline improvements are reduced loading times, completely overhauled graphic options, updated helicopter flight models, updated network code, performance improvements, realistic weapon sight reworks, and a truly massive list of bug fixes. Across the board, pretty much every aspect of Squad has been improved in a meaningful way with the version 2.0 update. And even though I have the game installed on an SSD and already had pretty quick loading times, it's noticeably quicker loading into a new map now. The new graphics menu option has been updated significantly. Every setting has been tweaked or improved in some way, and while the overall impact visually might not be extreme, it does give players more fine-grained control over their settings and generally improves performance across the board. It's great for people with different systems who really want to dial in their performance. Now, in my opinion, two of the bigger improvements made with the 2.0 update have been to the helicopter and weapon optic rework. With the helicopter, the entire flight model has been revised to make them smoother and more maneuverable. The network code for helicopters and gunner seats has also been overhauled. Riding around in helicopters is way more immersive now because they're just so much smoother. The maps in Squad have always looked really authentic from the air, but with hands desyncing from the machine gun models or the helicopter rubber banding, it would tend to rip you out of the experience. With those issues solved though, flying around from one objective to the next feels really realistic. Another area of 2.0 that ups the realism is weapon optics. Now, Squad's optics have always looked really good, but the 2.0 implementation really just takes them to this new level of making them the most realistic looking optics I've ever seen in a game. 4 of the main weapon sights have all been given new optic shaders and physically accurate parallax effects. And at first glance, the improvements might not be super obvious, but when you compare them to other sights that haven't yet been updated, the enhancements really stand out. Now, in addition to the optics, 2.0 adds some new weapons, vehicles, and a laundry list of bug fixes. And if you want the full list of fixes and additions, check the links in the description for more info. Now, as for future content coming to the game, the devs have a ton of content on the roadmap for the rest of the year, including new maps, factions, gameplay updates, and more. But the community is also making some insane content right now. Probably the most notable project is the Vietnam Total Conversion mod. The developers are producing high-quality custom assets, have 2 maps in the works, and so much more to offer. I've been following this mod's progress for the past couple of months, and every teaser image that they put out gets me more excited for the game. And we're actually able to get in touch with them about this video, so the footage you're seeing is exclusive in-progress content. Vietnam is an area that doesn't get explored in too many big-name multiplayer titles, so I'm pretty excited for a high-quality mod coming to Squad. Now, in a nutshell, what makes Squad so good is the community around it. Every match I've played of Squad in the past few months has been full of players that communicate clearly, work together, and keep the game upbeat with a positive attitude. And I've certainly had positive experiences in other games from time to time, but it really does seem like it's a staple of the Squad experience. 2.0 is another solid addition to this game that makes the experience even better, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds. If you're interested in playing Squad for yourself, don't forget to use my link in the video description to go grab it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap signing off.